Kiss your ugly fork and goodbye. The 12 great ways to turn negative into positive in your life and your work. Hello guys, my name is Tawan Chulawan. I'm not a fan of reading, but this book is very interested me. And I would like to thanks to Mrs. Malakon who gave me this beautiful book. The chapter that I'm going to share is chapter 9, Feeling of Guilt I Learned. Guilt is an emotional state where we experience conflict at having done something that we believe we shouldn't have done. And this mostly happens in children by the thought of adults such as parents, grandparents, siblings, and others as you are growing up back to your generations. What holds you back from becoming everything you are capable of becoming? We must deal with feelings of guilt and unworthy. This feeling can sabotage all your hope and dreams for success and happiness if you don't learn how to get rid of it. These are the topics that I'm interested in. First, better or worse. When children are criticized as they are growing up, they soon begin to criticize themselves. This self-critique shows negative comparison with others. All around them, they see people who are doing better than them. You will see you need to seek permission before making a decision. Let's see how to handle when this feeling comes. Free yourself from guilt. Here are 4 steps that you can make to get rid of feeling of guilt. First, never criticize yourself for anything. Remember, the most powerful words in your vocabulary are the words that you say to yourself and believe. The very best words that we like to recommend you over and over are I like myself and I can do it. Second, refuse to criticize anyone for anything. Be a kind of person who never hear a discouraging word and make a habit to continually seek out positive things in other people and comment on them. Next step, refuse to use gifts on other people for any reasons. The greatest gift that you can give to others is that of conditional love and acceptance. And the last step is refuse to be manipulated by a guilt coming from someone else. From this day forward, reject any attempt to make you guilty for no reasons.
Hello everyone, my name is Pusawan Maniwong, and today I would like to talk to you about 7 keys to a positive personality. And before I start, does everyone know your mental dietary determines your character and your personality and almost everything that happens to you in life? When you fill your mind with positive ideas, information, books, conversations, audio programs, and thoughts, you develop a more positive and effective personality. Here are the 7 keys to becoming a completely positive person. The first one is positive self-talk. Speak to yourself positively. Control your inner dialogue. Always say to yourself, I like myself, I can do it, I feel terrific, I'm responsible. The second one is positive visualization. Create a clear, exciting picture of your goal and your ideal life, and replay this picture in your mind over and over. As you see yourself on the inside, you will be on the outside.
Amazing! You're as graceful as a dolphin gliding through the sea. I plopped on the ground, giggling as the room playfully spun around. And you have a terrific laugh. Thank you very much. Your chuckle fills the air with bubbly joy. But most of all, I like your heart. Your kindness is as beautiful as a rainbow. I stood up and walked towards the mirror. To me, you are perfectly perfect. I gently pressed my hands against the glass. I like being you.
So the third one is positive people. Your choice of people with whom you live, you work, and associate will have more of an impact on your emotions and your success than any other factor. Avoid negative people at all costs. Negative people are primary source of mode of life unhappiness. Surrounding yourself with positive people, exercising and eating healthy diet are directed by your physicians. It is also important to be aware of situations, environments, and triggers that cause you to fall back on negative thinking. Whenever the opportunity arises, try to find humor to ease the tension. And the fourth one is positive mental food. Read books, magazines, and articles that are educational, inspirational, and motivational. Feed your mind with information and ideas that are advanced and that make you feel happy and more confident about yourself and your world. The fifth one is positive training and development. When you dedicate yourself to learning and growing and becoming better and more effective in your thoughts and actions, you take complete control of your life and dramatically increase the speed at which you move upward to greater heights. Instead of saying, I'm a late to everything, I'm so disorganized, say, if I start using reminders and alert regularly, I could really make my day run smoother. And the sixth one is positive health habits. Get ample rest and relaxation. You need to recharge your batteries on a regular basis, especially when you are going through periods of stage or difficulty. And the last one is positive expectations. Your expectations become your own self-fulfilling prophecies. Whatever you expect with confidence seems to become into your life. When you constantly expect good things to happen, you will seldom be disappointed.
Now let's moving on to chapter 11, which is let's go of those painful thoughts. My name is Monong Sona, and today I'm gonna share the idea of how to forgive and forget. This chapter is talk about your goal in life is to be happy, joyous, and emotionally free as much of the time as you possibly can. So you must get rid of all the old baggage and negativity that holds you back, like lead weight, stop you from achieving all that is possible for you. You can freely forgive, and let go of any negative experience. This doesn't mean that you can learn valuable lessons from unhappy experiences, but you separate the wheat from the chaff, which means you take the lessons to heart and then let the rest go. John F. Kennedy once said, "Forgive your enemy, but never forget their names." The art of forgiveness is the key to your future. From now on, when you think of someone who still makes you unhappy, use your wonderful intelligence to think of reason to forgive and let go. Instead of reminding yourself of the unkind things that person did to hurt you, you instead forgive and let go. Soon this becomes a habit, and your whole personality changes for the better, because forgiveness has only to do with you. Forgiveness is a perfectly selfish act. By forgiving the other person, you do not set him free, but you set yourself free. Here are the 4 groups of people you must learn to forgive if you truly want to be happy: are your parents, your intimate relationships, everyone else, and yourself. Your parents did the very best they could with you based on who they were and what they had. They gave you all the love they had to give. They had no more to give than the amount you got. They also had fears and doubts. They made a mistake as everyone else in the world did. They brought you into the world with a very best intention and did the best they could with what they knew. Next is intimate relationship. When a romantic relationship falls apart, we are often overwhelmed with many negative emotions. We feel anger and guilt. We blame, criticize, and condemn. The way to practice forgiveness with the past relationships is to accept responsibility for what happened or didn't happen. Instead of blaming another person, you must accept that you were responsible for getting yourself in that relation. When one person has the courage to accept responsibility and forgive the other person for everything that happened, the other person changes completely. Third group of people you have to forgive is everyone else in your life who has ever hurt you in any way. You have to forgive your sibling, your friends, your previous employers, your business partner who have been unkind to you or treated you unjustly. You have to forget all those with whom you are still angry or whom you still blame for something that they did. Remember, you are forgiving them for yourself. And finally, the fourth person you must forgive is yourself. Many people are miserable and unhappy today because of something that happened or didn't happen years ago. The person you are today and the person who did or said those things in the past are not the same person. The person you are today is wiser and more experienced and would never do what the person you were in the past did at that time. Whenever you think of something that you did in the past that you are still unhappy about, forgive yourself and let yourself go. Remember, forgiveness will set you free, liberate your energies, and make you a completely positive person. And that's it for today. Thank you for listening until the end.